All right, here it is. Week 2 waiver advice or not waiver advice. Okay? Don't waste your waiver pick if you don't have to. Save that thing for like a sure bet. Save your waiver pick if you can, and you can still make great moves. Okay, I'm here to talk to you about a sneaky pick this week where you can probably sit and wait on this and you can still get them, right? And you know what this is, you know what the title is. This is about Corey Davis, right? We've seen so much of Corey Davis. He hasn't had the success of what a top pick should be. But last night, we started seeing the peak of Corey Davis. 7 of 8 targets. That's really efficient football. 100 yards. Right? That's a dang good week, man. And so a lot of people are probably going to chalk it up to, a high week for him. And maybe it is a high week, but maybe it's not, right? Last year, I was stunned to see Tannehill and A.J. Brown to connect the way they did, right? Why? Because their astrologies are so off. They're not a good match. Leo and a Cancer, fire and water. I've talked about this before, guys. If you're watching my channel, those two are not good matches. It's like probably the worst match you could have. But A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill, they both came to the team. They're playing like chickens with their heads cut off last year. They're going wild. And so I attribute a lot of their success to being new on the team. But once the astrology really starts setting in over time, you start learning what works, guess who has a better astrology? Corey Davis, as a Capricorn, has a better astrology with Tannehill than A.J. Brown does. So that's kind of exciting, right? We can kind of sit back this week, let everybody waste their waiver picks, and maybe pick up Corey Davis, who's going to finally have his big year, right? Fire wants to go to earth. Fire wants to burn. It wants that fuel, right? And so I like it, man. I like the Titans. They got a great defense. They're going to bring the ball back. Tannehill's going to move the chains with his legs. They got a good running game, keep their offense on the field. I like the Titans, man. And I think Corey Davis could finally be starting to have his big year. We're starting to see the effects of astrology perhaps starting to bleed through here. And so, yeah. And keep your eye out for Jonnu Smith. We all know he's a yards after contact beast. And he got 7 targets last night, 4 of 7. Right? He's got really good astrology with Ryan Tannehill. Both fire signs. Jonnu's going into Virgo, so that's how astrology works. You want to transition, the Leos want to transition into the mutable Virgo. Right? That's just a natural transition. So that's how it works, guys. All the best. Don't waste that waiver pick this week, man. Just sit back, snipe who you can. Just some other quick ideas for you. Damian Harris, probably available in your league. If you got an injured reserve spot, don't let it just sit there. Drop somebody. Get Damian Harris in your injured reserve spot. Anthony McFarland, right? Anthony McFarland looks really good. He looked great in college. And guess who didn't look good last night? James Conner. Right, so these are a few picks. Looking out deeper into the season, you can get them now. You don't even have to waste a waiver pick this week. A lot of good moves here to make, even beyond the top guys who we know people are going to be spending that waiver on. So stay smart, keep your head up, and cheers, guys.